違いますって。タグ、こいつすぐに話戻るんだから。
いや、持ってねえって。いたじゃねえかよ。頭もじゃもじゃの素性が。今もあのテントの中で寝てんだろ。
大きな声出すなよ。おっと、見てください。あんたはもう寝た方が良さそうですよ。俺らは警察に何も言いやしません。面倒には関わりたくないんですから。
分かった。ありがとうな。しばらく待てろ。
Und Tabs.
いらっしゃいませ。
I want some cigarettes just now.
ありがとうございました。
上流 GPS がこの位置で花輪を見失った。何があったか報告してもらう。すぐ寺に戻る。
待ってくれ。花輪は昨べ不当を襲ってきた連中にさらわれた。今そいつらからの電話を待ってるとこだ。おい、
報告は寺で聞くと言ってる。
そいつを返せ。
まず寺に戻って報告だ。花輪のいない間は俺がお前を管理する。指揮系統に従え。身の程をわきまなるほど。敵は近江連合を名乗っていたと。一方でその裏付けはできてないんだな。 本当に連中が大目にかはお前にもわからん。
そんなことよりさっきのスマホを返してくれ。奴らから電話が来た時、俺が出ねえと鼻はやばい。
それは気にしなくていい。どうせスマホは電波を遮断している。GPS でこっちの場所を探知されちゃ困るんだよな。
どういうことだ。
要するに向こうが電話をかけてもこっちには繋がらないってことだよ。
だったらなんでここに連れてきた？
状況を報告してもらうためだ。まだ終わってないぞ。誰が質問していいと言った？
いい加減にしろ。話
そりゃ話にならないわけだよ。お前は自分が何だと思ってる？
こんなことをやってる場合じゃねえんだ。仲間が人質に取られてんだぞ。奴らだってこっちと連絡がつかなきゃ花輪を殺す。
その代わりこれ以上我々の情報が漏れることもなくなる。もう花輪がさらわれた時点である程度の仕方ない。拷問にかけられ何も喋らないなんてまず無理だ。これはお前の責任だな、上流。だがまあ我々は情報が漏れた前提でまた組織を闇に潜ませればいい。
あんた花輪を見捨てる気か？何の手も打たねえうちから。
あいつが本当に大道寺に忠実ならもう自分の手で自分に始末をつけている。そうでないなら組織をリスクにさらしてもが救う価値は
それ大道寺の方針か？それともあんたが個人的に責任を負いたくねえってことか？
知ったような口を聞くな。やれ。初めからこうしてりゃよかったんだ。伝説の極道だったらしいが結局俺らとどこが違う？同じ日陰者だろ。これからは特別扱いにしよう。ここで仕事はつきものだ。それをもし断ればお前にも沖縄の子供たちにもペナルティを与える。
どこにでもいるんだな、無能な指揮官ってやつ。
俺の名前は吉村だ。よろしくな。自分の立場を分からせてやれ。時間は好きなだけ使っていいぞ。
スマホを返してくれ。電話がかかってくるんだ。今ならまだ花輪を助けられる。
我々も好きでこんなことをやってるんじゃないんだよ。桐生さん、まあでもこれから一緒に仕事もするだろうし、自己紹介を兼ねてたっぷり殴らせてもらう。
仲間が敵にさらわれてんだ。なんであんな奴の言いなりになる？お前らもいつ見捨てられるか分かんねえぞ。
かもな。でも少なくともお前よりは後だよ。失礼。お邪魔いたします。何か皆さんにお見せしたいものが。先ほど桐生さんにお持ちいただいたスマホです。電源を入れるとまずいのです。GPS で敵にこの場所が知られてしまう。だったらなんで切らない？それはもちろん花輪さんを救いたいからです。おい、何やってる？
自己紹介するよ。たっぷり殴るのがここの流儀だったらお互いによく知り合おうじゃないか。
上流。てめえ行くぜ。隙が増えてきてるぞ。いい度胸。そんなもんじゃないだろ。もっと来い。いい度胸だ。隙が増えてきてるぞ。ほらそんなもんじゃないだろ。そんなんじゃ勝てねえぞ。隙が増えてきてるぞ。そんなもんじゃないだろ。隙が増えてきてるぞ。そんなもんじゃないだろ。いい度胸だ。隙が増えてきてるぞ。そんなもんじゃないだろ。隙が増えてきてるぞ。もっと来い。そんなもんじゃないだろ。隙が増えてきてるぞ。かかってこいよ。いい度胸だ。ほら
Excellent counter-attack. Pointed was absolutely magnificent throughout it. Terrific chance for Spurs to probably put the game to rest. Back to the top of the Premier League table. Here's Son's chance. He hasn't been in the game so far. Reaches for the safety. Still for the safety. And then a terrific save. Tipping it over the bar after it's driven in. Jose Sar's best save of the contest, to be honest. It's just about kept balls in. Here's one. Now that's his cooking. Fabulous finish! Right at the end! Ball's grounding for It's been a wonderful break-out action all game for Spurs. Until the 90th minute. Equally so, it is a sumptuous equaliser. Wolves have themselves a draw. It has been quite the finish, I'm calling you.
A lot of hands as well, and it's hard when you're sort of throwing a back four together in the space of a few days when you're away from home and the opposition score so late, the crowd's up for it, and there's always another chance in the game. From my perspective, it was disappointing we couldn't hold out.
Performance was I think we showed some nice bits, we got in some good positions, but I think overall we come away from what we did well, and that's the most disappointing thing for the whole team. I think we had chances to kill the game today, but at the end of the day we didn't play well enough, and obviously we let them in at the end.
It's very important for us to go to the break with 3 points because the last game we lose, and it's important to take the confidence in ourselves in front of the supporter, and amazing moment and incredible ambience in the stadium again.
Well, it came late, didn't it? But Wolves probably deserved their 3 points in the end, didn't they?
Yeah, not probably. They certainly deserved them. I thought they were the better team throughout. Don't get me wrong. I think for the first 15 minutes of the game, Spurs were dominant, controlled the ball, got their goal. But after that, they were hanging on, and Wolves just got stronger and stronger as the game went on. I think that the way that Gary O'Neill has set up his team, with the dynamic elements of the game, the way they drove forward throughout the pitch with the numbers. Look at the bodies that they're getting forward. When this ball eventually falls back to Cunha, he's got options. The space is there from slot into the corner, but he could also find one of his teammates on the right-hand side. In particular, you know, most of these clips are in the second half now, and that's when they really came on strong in this game, and it was just chance after chance after chance, bodies getting forward. On that occasion, Ben Davies clears the ball. This is the 91st minute, and Spurs have an opportunity to either knock the ball at the pitch. I actually think Kulusevski should help Eric Dyer out a little bit and come down the line and offer some support, but Wolves and Gary O'Neill's plan was press up and they'll give us the ball. I mean, they give it to the manager in the end. He's the one that's like setting the tempo. Go on, get on it. Couple of passes later, one of the best weekends, one of the best goals you're likely to see this weekend, I think.
Sure.
The touch and the finish from Sarabia is absolutely brilliant. It just come on. Manager just brought him on as well. But their ability to kind of understand that moment, it wasn't like, oh, let's just settle in and keep the point now. It was like, let's go and get the next one. Look at the urgency to try and take a quick free kick. You know, they're on it. Spurs are having to react. One pass from Doyle, and they're at the back four. And, you know, it's a brilliant run from Lamina, who was absolutely excellent in that second half. And they got everything deserved. They deserved Wolves. You know, they've had a tough couple of weeks with some really bad decisions going against them. But that man there, he's galvanised the group and got everything deserved today. Brilliant. Yeah. And there you can see, I mean, you know, the late goals that they've scored this season, that lends itself to the fact this is a team that believes, and they're really fit as well, and they keep going till they feel that they get what they deserve.
Yeah, he's doing a good job, no question about that. A week's a long time in football, isn't it? A week ago, Tottenham top of the league. Since then, lost 2 games, lost a couple of players through long injuries. Maddison's now said he's going to be out till the new year. Couple of suspensions as well. But you felt the game management let them down at the end.
Yeah, I just think that if I take it back to the first goal that Jermaine's just showed, this is the 91st minute. Wolves are set to press. They're ready. They want to go and get a goal. You can slow the game down now and take this thing out of it, Vicario. Don't get me wrong, Tottenham do this really well this season, but I think at 91 minutes, when you're 1-0 up away, when you're having a rough week, there's nothing wrong with pushing your back four up and playing long, but they've caused themselves a problem here. Eric Dyer finds himself in the right back position. Højbjerg hasn't seen the run from Sarabia, and they end up conceding a goal in the 91st minute that they probably didn't need to if they just go a little bit more simple and longer and manage the game a little bit better, which is a little bit naive.
Okay. No doubt teams fewer goals so far this season than Selhurst Park. Expectations weren't exactly high then for Crystal Palace Everton. We might have been wrong though. Your commentator, Jonathan Pearce.
Just 9 goals scored in 5 games here this season in total. On a more positive note, home supporters are celebrating Ebe Eze's new contract extension, and having proved his fitness in a 32-minute run out at Burnley, he starts in their only change, replacing Decore, who suffered from a hamstring injury this week and only makes the bench. A real buzz about the place, with Michael Elise named among the subs, having missed the whole season so far. Amadou Onana, who last week missed his first game of the campaign, returns for Everton in their only change, with Idrissa Gueye dropping to the bench. They've lost just 1 in 17 against Crystal Palace. They've only lost 1 of their last 20 Premier League home fixtures against teams from outside of London, Palace. As Gueye's put under pressure from Calvert-Lewin. It's a nice touch on for him, and an early strike on the Palace goal by Mikalenka. And Decore turns it wide. And he comes across, and Everton lead at Selhurst Park in the opening seconds of the game. 55 seconds were on my clock when Everton went ahead. Mikalenka up from the back, and what a start for the visitors. Well, he scored against Brighton last week, and he gets another. In comes a lovely cross from Jack Harrison, and Mikalenko strode onto it to head it. Everton certainly seem to have turned the corner. Here's Eze. Hubbub about the place as he picked it up and carries on the run. Abrese Eze. Penalty kick. That's what he can do. Positive, direct. Well, what a start we've got here. And the referee blew immediately. When you dangle out a leg like that, you invite trouble. There's the point of contact, if there was any. I think he's pulling his leg away. But it has been confirmed it will be a penalty. Eze, who won the penalty on his return. And scores nonchalantly It's 1-1 and we've not been playing 5 minutes.
Nervous to me.
Whirlwind start. They're trying to win back-to-back top-flight matches for the first time since April. And they're glad all over here right now. Hughes. Got an awful goal here. Are you for Crystal Palace to Eze? Can make things happen. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant, Eze. That's superb. Oh, he's going to book him for diving here. It's a lovely run into the penalty area. It's a brilliant turn. Takes on Braithwaite again, sticks on a leg. This time the penalty's not given. Is there contact here? Ooh, does he catch his trailing foot? He's a clear and obvious error from the referee. His decision stands. Eze is cautioned. Well, let's hope the second half is as entertaining as the first. Neil was Mikolenko pounding forward. He's got him behind ball. Got the crossing as well. Okay, he had to nick it away for a corner under pressure.
Hey!
And it swings.
Swing low, sweet
Hits it square. In from Mikolenko. Off the post. And in from Decore off the rebound. What a shot that was initially. And Everton lead early in the second half. Just as they led early in the first. Decore with the tap in. It's a brilliant effort from the edge of the penalty area. Palace look for an offside flag against Decore. Was Decore standing offside there? And the goal's going to be confirmed.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming to take you home.
Into Warren. Eze in the penalty area. Pickford saves. Eze picks himself up. What a return he's had. Puts it back here for Ward to have a strike. He was challenged and challenged really well. A thunderously good game. Eze has been magnificent on his return. Saw the gap. Shot had power, but it was from an angle and Pickford got everything behind it. Really good game of football this. Hughes. What's gone all the way through, can slip. Yeah, no, he can't because Pickford came out like a greyhound. In comes the pass. And then look at this. Out of top one, Jordan Pickford. 25 minutes to go. Palace look over the top for Edward. Braithwaite cuts down on the angle. And held him up and did well, but it comes in hit by Lerma. Big chance. Match the opportunity.
It ends up 3-2 this game.
Running past into Lerma.
This game ends up 3-2.
A great roar goes up from the Crystal Palace fans. Because they know Michael Olise is about
Not showing which way.
Well, they certainly have missed him.
This game ends up
Anderson with a
3-2.
big diagonal. Mitchell, good control, well played.
Don't know which way.
Decent here for Palace. Far across. Over
It ain't this way.
to get it back in the middle. Important header away by Braithwaite. Oh, it's come all the way through! It's 2-2! And they were just about to replace him with Magenta! Well, Everton stand and look at each other and think, how on earth did that happen?
3-2.
Really good header when due back into the middle. Look at that. And Tarkovsky thought the keeper was coming. Left it for him. Thank you very much.
Tired.
2-2. It's clear on side for me from that angle. We're sending spaceships out to the outer colonies of the universe, if such things exist. And yet, how long does it take to get two lines drawn on a football pitch? Well, I've got a magic marker here, and I've just done it, and he's onside. 13 goals have now been scored here in 6 games this season, 4 of them today. Bisagana go. Runs to Corey, looks for the return, he's in here, and scores! And Everton lead again! That's a lovely goal by Bisagana again. Really well played. Gay into Decore, wanted it back, got it back. Quick movement, slip movement. Palace 2, Everton 3. It's been a tremendous game. And 3 times in the match, Everton have led.
I'm always glad to score goals, so I know this is my first job, of course, but I'm always willing to help the team, and obviously so happy for Ghana to score that goal.
Orange.
The yellow card that the referee gave for simulation, did that restrict you, make you play a little bit more cautiously after you got that booking?
Not really. I thought it was a pen. I think, I don't know, some of those games with referee makes the decision a different way. You don't know how it can go, but it's difficult to take. We'll go again. It's not something to beat ourselves up about. The focus of the next game is coming.
But I do know Eze, and I know that when he gets in those situations, has got a chance to either create a goal chance or score a goal chance. It doesn't go through his head to throw himself down in the hope of getting a penalty. To get a yellow card, I didn't think was right, because it suggests that he's a cheat, which he absolutely is not.
We know we have quality. We have shown that this season. We know we can show better in games like today. They were very good, I thought, second half. Our resilience to defend properly, our belief that we can still score goals and scoring 3 on the road and coming back. When you've got a foothold and you go in front and they come back, the mentality to come back again and go and is very, very pleasing.
Yeah, Sean Dyche is referring after Everton's excellent victory about his strengths of quality, resilience, belief, mentality, and those ingredients were plenty there today.
Yeah, I think you saw today an Everton team that knew exactly what they were supposed to be doing. I think they've got clear and simple instructions, and now we're seeing it come out, and it's looking more like a typical Sean Dyche team. We've highlighted Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Decore. That's like his 9 and 10 that he likes. He used to like at Burnley with Wood and Barnes. That was very difficult to play against. This is the first minute of the game. He's got Harrison adding the balance now on the right and McNeil on the left. That are both high and wide. That's your left back there in the 6-yard box, getting a header. And it's a good quality goal. It's a great ball from Harrison. He just stands up and Mikalenko goes and attacks it. But the whole way that they're playing Everton, it's very Sean Dyche-ish, and he's got it players now in the correct positions. Decore off the striker, that's a great ball back into Idrissa Gueye, and it's a good goal. But I think what allows them to do that is the consistency in the team selection, the way that they're playing, the things that he's been asking for a while. You're now seeing this in his team, which is hard working, being tough to beat. Now they've got the width as well to add to that, and they've taken the chances when they've got them. Here we see Everton's away wins, and they've got more already this season than they had all of last season, which just goes to show the things that you mentioned that you spoke about post-game.
I think you might have invented football.
Yeah,
well.
It's a good one.
I think he does the dishes. But anyway, Eze, he was very impressive again. He won 1 penalty, and then there was another penalty decision which Roy Hodgson referred to there about saying he's definitely not a cheat, where Moore got away with it. But everything you think?
Yeah, well, I agree with Roy, to be honest with you. I think there's contact here. I'm always of the opinion, right, that when defenders go flying in like this, if they make contact, then the penalty should be given, really. And I think Braithwaite goes diving in. I think Onana catches him as well. I think there's enough contact there for Eze to go down. Now, if the ref doesn't give this, which he doesn't, I haven't got any qualms with it.
Yeah, they're not going to turn it over.
No,
but if he had given it, they would have stuck with that as well.
I just don't think he dives.
No, he doesn't.
So, yeah, I think Roy was right to say what he said. You? What do you think?
I think it was probably a penalty. Yeah, okay. I think he probably touched it, and at
I
that
was
speed, you're going to go
opinion.
down. Yeah. Okay. You want this job?
No,
sure?
thanks.
Okay.
For now.
Later. Newcastle boss Eddie Howe hadn't won a game at Bournemouth since he was manager of Bournemouth. Steve Wilson was at the Vitality Stadium.
Whatever Eddie Howe does in the rest of his career, he's very unlikely to be anywhere as long as he was here. More than 20 years buoyant manager. Andoni Iraola is the fourth Bournemouth boss since Howe left. He makes 5 changes, including a return in goals for Neto. The problems just keep mounting for Newcastle. Callum Wilson, the latest to be injured. Bruno Guimaraes is suspended. The team bus would have been half empty. 17-year-old Lewis Miley starts a Premier League game for the first time. Gordon crowded out. With a ball into the penalty area, it's Christie and close there. Well, inside the first 45 seconds of the game, Ryan Christie with a shot. Both happy to clutch it. It's been a very positive start from the home side. Joe Linton. Riley's touch was a bit short. Christie has fed it into